Okay, welcome back as we get ready for the boys' game. We welcome Coach Brian Weatherman, the girls' head coach. Coach, 2 losses in a row, kind of tough, but we're learning. It looks like got some young kids playing, trying to get melded in after the loss of those 4 seniors.
Yeah, it's a learning process, and tonight was the first night in the 4 games that we've seen any full court pressure, and we knew that coming in, and we worked on it quite a bit last night in practice. But we were a little bit rattled early, got a little bit rattled early in the game, and as the game went on, we broke the press a couple times. They actually pulled their press for a while in the second half. Kids are still trying to settle in on their roles, and some of our main mistakes happened and gave them easy buckets when we were in transition or kids not understanding exactly what they were doing at certain times in the game.
Well, we had the Page sisters down in the second quarter for 19 points, I think. That kind of was the killer.
Yeah. They got a nice ball club. They returned everybody from last year's ball team, and we knew it was gonna be tough to come over here playing on their home court. If you look at as far as teams in the league with the most experience, least experience, we may be the team with about the least amount of experience in the league, and they're the most. And, and the girls kind of hanging their head in the locker room and say, "You have nothing, nothing to hang your head about. We'll get better, and there's a lot of season left, and we'll get another chance at them over in Minneapolis later in the season."
That's right, and other than that big run by the Page sisters in the second quarter, they only had, I think. Talbot sisters, excuse me, I call them the Page sisters. Paige Talbot, she only had 2 in the second half. Her sister didn't have anything, but then Davis stepped up and had 15, I think, total for the game. Most of those in the second half. And we just couldn't put enough defense to stop them all the way. And we hung in there, got within 4 once or twice.
Yeah.
Couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, and had a chance to even whittle it down from there, and just like I said, we've been focused so much on getting them prepared in certain things, and there's certain things that we haven't gotten to this early in the season, and a little bit that's on us trying to, getting them prepped for certain things, and we'll get there. The holiday break's coming up. We'll get a bunch of good practices in there, and in late game situations we haven't even touched those yet, and we'll get there.
Good. Well, congratulations on what appears to be a good rebuilding effort here so far on losing those 4 seniors. A little touch and go at times with some of them, but they're learning, and you can see the progress going on.
Yeah, quite honestly, it's been fun. I mean, the kids have had a great attitude, and they work hard every day in practice, and it's been fun. It's been a different challenge from the previous years as far as from a coaching standpoint, but. We just go, every day just go in and, our motto is just get better,
right.
And I think every day we've been in practice that we've gotten better in some aspect, and and that's a credit to the kids and how hard they practice and how well they pay attention.
Good. Well, congratulations. We'll see you in Salina versus Sacred Heart. Hopefully we'll get a win there.
Yep. We'll see you later.
All right. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Thank you, Brian. Okay, welcome back after Coach Weatherman's interview as we get ready for the boys contest tonight. Minneapolis being hosted by Ellsworth. The MHS boys come in out of their tournament with a 1-2 record, having beaten Solomon in overtime and losing to 2 very good squads, Bennington and Halstead. Ellsworth is coming out of their tournament play at a 3-1 record, having beaten Phillipsburg, El Saline, and lost to a very good Central Plains squad by 17 last weekend. This is the 98th game in the series. Minneapolis leads it 57-40. At Ellsworth, we lead it 25-17. Minneapolis is split with Ellsworth in last year, the 2015-16 season. Lost at Ellsworth and won at Minneapolis. Ellsworth, I think, is probably going to come in with a pretty good squad for our league this year.
Well, by far, probably their best player is Caden Davis, one of their strongest players, and that will be a handful to deal with. Am I plugged in, Dale? Because it doesn't sound like it. So.
Yeah, you're plugged in.
So it just doesn't sound right. So
here, let's cue the input up. There, you ought to be better.
Let's see. That's.
Was that loose?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Test.
Okay.
We begin like work our guests tonight, the Minneapolis Lions. Lions are coached by John
I didn't get the name, but Jay says that the girls coach has a son on this squad that's a pretty good three-point shooter.
Cravens. Yep.
Yeah, Cravens, okay. Looks like it's going to be time for the national anthem.
Dale, I'll let you, as I get my book, I'll let
All
you.
Lane Sanders, senior, starting for the Lions.
A 6'1" senior, number 0,
Caden Davis, 6'1" senior, very good athlete. He'll do some damage tonight.
For the Lions, 5'9" junior, number 12,
Trent Brubaker, junior, number
For
12.
Ellsworth, a 6'4" senior, number 1, Sam Keever.
Sam Keeper.
For Minneapolis, a 6' junior, number 21,
Trayvon Thomas, a junior for the Lions.
For Ellsworth, a 6'1" junior, number 2, Remington
Cravens, number 2, son of the girls basketball coach. Jay Macy says he's a good three-point shooter, so we'll have to watch him.
For the Lions, a 6'4" senior, number 25, Jace McKinney.
Jace McKinney, our 6'3" post.
For the Bearcats, a 5'11" junior, number 3, Jordan Bays.
Jordan Bays, I think I heard him say.
Yep.
Number 3, junior.
And finally, for Minneapolis, a 6'2" sophomore, number 30.
2 sophomore, Caden McCulloch.
And for Ellsworth, a 5'11" senior, number 15, Colton Powers.
Colton Powers, number 15. For the Bearcats.
Minneapolis in their traveling road blue, and Dale, there is not a connection there at all. I can barely hear myself.
You take this one.
So. Test. It's a little bit, yeah. So I don't know if it's something in the connection on that one, but so maybe me. So.
All right.
Okay.
We're at it.
That sounds much better on my end. Okay, Minneapolis in their road blue, Ellsworth in their home white. Going to be a challenge tonight. They will push the ball and they have some size and some athleticism. Minneapolis, as Trayvon Thomas will jump against Caden Davis as we get ready to go. And we're underway. Tip is up and it goes into the hands of the Ellsworth Bearcats, controlled by Bass. Bass will bring it down at the top of the key for the Bearcats as he looks to go left to right. He goes over here to the left-hand side to Davis. Davis looks for Cutter, goes inside to Hauer. Hauer gets back out to Bass. Shot is up and it's in and out, no good. Rebounded by Minneapolis, Lane Sanders. Back on the outside it goes Caden McCulloch, back to Jace McKinney. McKinney back to McCulloch. McCulloch looks to set it up. Guarded tightly there by, get it out. Yep, I was going to say.
5 count. Davis applying good defense.
And the turnover goes back to Ellsworth. Bass with the basketball as he will set it up, picked up by Lane Sanders. Bass kicks it over here to Hauer. Hauer inside to Davis. Davis will travel with it, turn it over, and it'll go back to Minneapolis.
Shuffled the feet, trying to put the fake on McCulloch.
It's back to McCulloch as the Bearcats pick up a full court press. And McCulloch goes right around Caden Davis. Gets inside. Ooh, just a little hot off the hands of Trayvon Thomas.
A little hot and high.
Turns the ball over back to Ellsworth. Scoreless right now here at the 7:09 mark. Bass back out to Hauer. Hauer on the right-hand side for the Bearcats. Back over it goes to Caden Davis. Davis looks inside to Cravens. Cravens back to Davis. In and out, no good. Rebounded by
McKinney.
McKinney. McKinney back. Or it goes to McCulloch. McCulloch on the outside, back to Trent Brubaker. Brubaker looks for the cutter, has nothing. Gets it back out to set it up. Gets it back over here to the inside. Off the mark, and nearly saved.
That confuses me.
Yeah, that did me too. So, ball was, they said, tipped off of Ellsworth. It'll stay with Minneapolis underneath their own basket. I'm right there with you, Dale. I did not see that at all. Gets it into McKinney. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Keener. Keener back over to Cravens. Cravens goes over here to Davis. Davis.
Blocking foul.
Foul will be on McKinney, his first personal. Davis gets the bucket and he will go to the line to shoot 2. Shot is up and it's good. 3-0 here in Ellsworth. Bearcats with the lead. Brubaker with the basketball. Gets it back over to McCulloch. McCulloch crosses the timeline. Gets it over to Lane Sanders. Lane Sanders looks down low for Cutter. Gets it into Brubaker. Back out to McCulloch. McCulloch back over. It goes to Sanders. Sanders picks up his dribble. And he will be fouled down low is Trayvon Thomas in Minneapolis basketball underneath their own basketball.
Days with the foul, I think.
I didn't see who was on.
Days, I think. Yes.
Yep. His first personal. Nice pass into Trayvon Thomas, and he gets the bucket underneath. Nice pass by McCulloch, and Trayvon gets the bucket.
Minneapolis trails 3-2.
And another turnover there by Ellsworth. Nice pressure by Minneapolis. Brubaker with the great pressure right there. Gets it into McKinney, back to McCulloch. McCulloch will bring it down to set it up. Gets it into McKinney. McKinney down low on the block. No good. Rebounded by
off the side of the backboard.
Bearcats. Back where it goes to Bass. Bass back to Davis. Davis will drive. And it's going to be a shove on Minneapolis, I believe, McCulloch. Yep.
Davis has some moves. Pichel in for Sanders.
Another Dylan Peschel call. And rebounded by Derek Peschel. Derek will bring it down. Derek gets it back on the outside. It goes. Gets it out to McKinney. McKinney back out to Derek Peschel. Derek on the outside. Down low has nothing. Goes back out to Peschel on the right. Goes down low to McKinney. McKinney in the paint. Up, and it's good. Nice job by Minneapolis. McKinney with a great bucket in the inside.
And the Lions take the 4-3 lead. 4:45 to go in the first.
They will swing the ball over to Base. Base with the basketball. Back to top. Back over to Hauer. Hauer will drive. And it's up and good.
Nice little runner by the Bearcat.
5-4 Ellsworth. 4:31 left to go in the first. Ball is tipped and stolen away by Ellsworth. And it's going to go back the other direction after the turnover by Ellsworth.
Substitutions here.
So
Colby.
checking in is number 34 and number 55 for the Bearcats, as well as Cooper Berry from Minneapolis.
Keep wanting to call him Colby.
Huh?
I keep wanting to call him Colby.
So Jackson Conley. As well as Jacob Kirby. Ball into the hands of McKinney. McKinney at the top of the key, back to Brubaker. Brubaker shuffles his feet and turns it over back to the Bearcats.
Such a temptation to shuffle those feet.
Ball goes across court. Oh, nice job by Brubaker. And he'll be fouled. Foul is on Hauer with the foul.
Peschel inbound.
Derek Peschel did a nice job of getting a hand in there. Top, there it goes over top to McKinney. McKinney.
Has a strip.
And it's stolen away by Caden Davis, and he puts it in. So at the top, it goes to Derek Peschel, down low to Cooper Berry. Cooper in the paint.
Oh, nice move. Just couldn't finish.
Back in the other direction, it goes 7-4. And that's going to be on Cooper Berry.
Bays drives to the basket, draws the foul.
Fouls on Cooper Berry, his first personal foul. Jordan Bates.
So at the line will be Jordan Bates. And it's off the mark. Second shot coming here. Shot is up, and it is good as he makes 1 and 2. 8-4. Ellsworth with the lead. Minneapolis with the basketball. Ball goes across to Peschel. Peschel back to Brubaker. Brubaker to set this up. Gets it back where here it goes as they work it around. Cooper Berry. Nice hands by Jordan Bates to get the steal on that. They tried to go backdoor to Brubaker, couldn't get it to fall. Back the other direction goes to Hauer. Hauer's shot is up and good. Another little floater.
He's got a good shot from there.
A couple little shots have been really pretty. So. Brubaker in the lane. Back out to Cooper Berry. Backward goes to Lane Sanders. Shot is up. No good. And rebounded by Derek Peschel. Nope. Rebounded by McKinney. Back to Brubaker. To get ready to set this up. Ball kicks over to Brubaker. Brubaker on the right-hand side. Looks down low to McKinney in the paint. Shot is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Bearcats, back in the hands of Base. Base is going to go the other direction. And he goes all the way in. And Ellsworth increases the lead 12-4. We had taken a 4-3 lead, and just like that, the Bearcats have gotten right back in it.
9-0 run for the Bearcats.
Cooper Berry Missed got away with one right there. Back in the hands of Brubaker. Brubaker on the outside. Gets it back to Lane Sanders. Lane Sanders on the left. Gets it down low to McKinney. McKinney shot is up, and it's good. Nice job by McKinney as we break into that drought.
12-6 now.
Ball goes into Hauer. Hauer back to Bass. Bass at the top of the key. Gets it down low to Caden Davis. Back to Hauer. 3-point shot is up. No good. Rebounded by McKinney. The nice rebound. Back it goes to Brubaker. Brubaker has pressure put on him. Gets it across. Gets it over to Peschel. Peschel.
Trouble. A little shuffling of the feet again. Thomas comes in for McKinney. Sanders in for Brubaker. Cooperberry is hobbling a little bit.
Yep.
1:22 to go in the quarter. It's 12-6 Ellsworth.
Make sure I'm not missing somebody here. I don't think I am. So Bearcats with the basketball on the outside. Gets it backward here in the corner to Keener. Keener back to Hauer. Hauer backward to Cravens. A deep three. It's up, no good. The big guy gets the rebound, can't put it in. And it's tipped out of bounds. It'll be stay with Ellsworth.
Shot blocked, I believe. Number one gets the rebound, putting it back up.
And stolen away by Peschel. Peschel back to McCulloch as he'll bring it back the other direction.
Offensive foul.
On McCulloch, I believe that's number 2 for him. It is, as Caden McCulloch picks up the player control foul. It'll be Minneapolis's 4th team foul, second on McCulloch. 12-6 with 46 seconds left here in the first quarter. Ball into the hands of Connolly. Connolly swing pass over to Cravens for 3. It's good. So big bucket there.
Blocking foul on 55. Sanders moved around him, drew the foul. Shooting foul, so 2 free throws.
And free throw is no good by Sanders.
Second one's out. Thomas with the rebound. His shot is rejected. Cravens with the rebound for the Bearcats.
19 seconds left, 15-6. Ellsworth with the basketball and the lead. Cravens back to Connolly. Connolly on the outside. Gets it backward to Hauer. Hauer back to Connolly. Back to 3-point shot is up. No, wow.
About 4 trays they've hit. And they outscore us 14-2 here after we went up 4-3. Or they make that 15-2. We'll be right back. Dale Leach, Scott Oshman, Eve Communications, Channel 20.
Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Oshman here at Ellsworth High School as the Minneapolis Lions trail 18-6 at the end of the first quarter. Dale, we were in it right there, 4-3, had a lead, and Ellsworth went on a big run, sparked by a couple threes and a couple field goals. They take the lead at the end of 18-6. Lane Sanders inbounds, gets it into McCulloch. Brubaker on the floor as well as McKinney and Thomas, your starting lineups. Sanders with the basketball. They get it down low.
Moving screen, I guess.
Trayvon Thomas, I did not see it. I heard the whistle, but I did not see it. So Trayvon Thomas whistled with the offensive foul. Cravens with the basketball, back to base. Base, backward here. Cravens, base, three-point shot up and good.
Well, they got at least 3 guys that can hit those. (21-6). McCulloch with the basketball. Gets the backward to Brubaker. Brubaker, backward it goes into the hands of Sanders. Sanders looks for a cutter. Has nothing, goes back to McKinney, back to McCulloch. Man defense by the Bearcats. McCulloch on the right-hand side, looks down low, has nothing, goes back to Brubaker. That one was not a travel, Dale. He hopped. Real quick hop.
So. Back it goes into the hands of Base. Base picked up, gets the back over on the outside, goes down low. In the hands of Caden Davis, and he gets the bucket.
Timeout Minneapolis. Trailing 23-6 here, 6:39 to go in the second. Be right back.
Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas, 23-6, Dale, and Ellsworth just has had their way so far.
They have. They got something figured out early on moving the ball against us, and got some good open shots that they have, for the most part, hit.
Lane Sanders to inbounds. Derek Freeland gets it in the hands of McKinney. McKinney, back it goes to Brubaker. Brubaker gets it down low into Trayvon Thomas. Off the mark, no good. Rebounded by the Bearcats. Back to the top it goes. Swing pass backward to Davis. Davis back to Cravens. Cravens at the top of the key. Picked up by Lane Sanders. Back it goes as Minneapolis comes out on the man. Cravens to the basketball. Cravens looks down low. Stolen away. Nice job by Brubaker.
And he got run over by Thomas from behind, causing a travel. Derek Friel's in the game for the Lions.
Hate to see that. You get a turnover and good hands by Trayvon Thomas. Tips it out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Bearcats. Checking in for Ellsworth is number 55, Kirby, as well as number 15, Hauer. Base down low. And rebounded by Thomas after the miss by Kirby. Back it goes to Brubaker. 23-6, Minneapolis need a bucket right here. And he will go to the line. Trayvon Thomas will get fouled by Caden Davis. And he will go to the line to shoot 2. At the line is Trayvon Thomas. Shot is up and good. You know, we had gone a long time without a point. We get one right there, Dale.
Finally.
23-7. Second shot coming. Shot is up and off the mark. Rebounded by the Bearcats. Base with the basketball. Gets backward here to Davis. Back it goes to Kirby. Back to base. Down low. Stolen away by Friel. Nice hands by Minneapolis. And another turnover back the other direction as we get a turnover and we immediately, unfortunately, turn it back over. So, Cade McCulloch checks in for Lane Sanders. Ball goes to Base. Base back on the outside. It goes to Davis. Davis is guarded on the outside tightly there. Oh, great hands by Trayvon Thomas on the big guy. As they, and another steal by Minneapolis. Great hands right there. It comes back the other direction for Trayvon Thomas. And he's going to get fouled. Nice job by Trayvon. Great hands by Derek Friel to get the steal. Howard picks up the foul. Trayvon at the line to shoot 2. He gets the first one.
Each team with 5 fouls. 5:08 to go in the second. 2 subs in for Ellsworth. 23 and 34.
Branson Schulte. And the second one misses.
Davis gets a high bounder there.
Schulte with the basketball, gets it back on the outside. And he picks up his dribble, goes back the other direction. And it's going to be a blocking foul on the floor on Trayvon Thomas.
Got there a little late, couldn't establish position, and got him with the hip as he got around him.
Hunter Allison will check in.
Hunter Allison in the game for Minneapolis.
As he checks in for Trayvon Thomas. And nice front by Minneapolis with the steal back the other direction.
No way, throw it away.
We've had at least 3 of those tonight, unfortunately.
Well, we kind of panicked. Full timeout, Minneapolis. 4:42 to go in the second. We trail 23 to 8. Be right back. Dale Leach, Scott Oshman on Eagle Communications Channel 20.
Welcome back. As they drive in, takes a shot up at good.
Good 10-footer by Davis from behind the basket.
Nice shot. Back the other direction he goes, back in the hands of McKinney. McCulloch had an open 3, backs away from him, back to Brubaker. Brubaker set this up as they work around. And it's going to be out of bounds as he tried to go to the baseline, and unfortunately the real estate ran out of room. So
I swear I saw that black line move.
yeah.
Cravens inside. Nice interception by Brubaker. A runner high off the glass, no good. And Davis gets the rebound for Ellsworth. And he's on the loose. Throws it up and no good. He gets his own rebound. He's fouled by Hunter Allison, I think. Oh, Caden McCulloch.
That's Caden McCulloch, his third personal.
His third personal. 3:39 to go here in the second. Caden Davis to the line for 2. Gets the first.
Lane Sanders in the game.
So who is the foul on? Oh, McCulloch.
McCulloch.
Third personal.
And Davis hit the first 2 free throws. Second one on its way and good.
Was it 3 threes? Was it a 3-pointer?
No,
Okay.
He was underneath the basket. So 27 to 8, the 19-point advantage for the Bearcats. Sanders and McKinney.
Back on the outside it goes. Lane Sanders to set it up. Back it goes.
Friel drives the basket, fouled by Cravens. I think.
Yep. First personal foul. Stay with Minneapolis underneath their bucket. Sanders to inbounds. I did not see that at all. They
That's
called
McKinney?
McKinney?
Touchy.
No. Called it on 10. Hunter Allison. So
18th foul, offensive player control, so no free throws.
back it goes. Into the hands of Ellsworth on the right-hand side. Down low. So back on the outside. It goes to Hauer inside. Oh!
I think he has an offensive foul there on 34.
So,
Hunter Allison goes flying.
so 34, Connolly with the foul.
17th foul on the Bearcats, but again, offensive foul, so no free throws.
Checking back in for Conley is base. Goes into Brubaker. Brubaker. As he has the ball tipped out of bounds, stays with Minneapolis. 2:58 left to go, 27-8, Dale. As
We have scored 4 points since we took the lead back in the first quarter.
ball goes into Lane Sanders, back over to Friel. Friel down low to Hunter Allison, and it'll be stolen away back the other direction.
Cravens. Brubaker tried to get the call, no such luck. It's 29-8. Brubaker travels. In the trap by Cravens and Davis.
Turnover back to Bearcats, 29-8, Dale, as Ellsworth has gone on a big run.
26-4. They outscored us since we were ahead. Make that 29. Offensive foul underneath. Yeah,
So
Bays with the foul. The shot was in the air
shot
already.
was in the air, so, and Hauer hit the three.
That's his third tray, I think.
Second. Davis with the foul. Minneapolis inbounds.
Obviously not.
Ball crosses the timeline. McKinney with the basketball. It's a backward to Lane Sanders, down low to Brubaker.
Travel. Two minutes to go in the half.
Dale, I'm going to argue with you on that one all night long because
Well, I didn't see it happen. That's just what was called.
nice job by Hunter Allison with the front on that. He tips it out of bounds. Brubaker had a great position on that and thought he had a good footwork on that as well.
Blocking foul on Hunter Allison. Ninth team foul.
Hunter Allison picks up number 2. Hauer at the line. Up and good. Second shot coming. And it's good. And as he makes them both.
34-8.
Brubaker gets it over to Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison backward to Brubaker. Brubaker back to Derek Friel. Lane Sanders. And a 3-second violation. Another turnover on the Lions. (34-8), 1:24 left to go. Not a good quarter for us. Goes down low into the hands. Rebounded by McKinney. McKinney gets it back to Brubaker. Brubaker back up to Derek Friel. Derek takes it all the way in.
And ties up the rebound.
Nice job. Yeah, but it'll stay with the Bearcats.
1 minute remaining in the half. Peschel's going to come in for Friel.
Derek Peschel checks in for Derek Friel. Ball comes back. It goes back in the hands of Cravens. Cravens backs it over to Howard, back to Base. Base swing pass all the way over to back to Base. Base drives in. Oh, great block by McKinney into the hands of Sanders. Sanders back to Brubaker. Brubaker back to Sanders. Back it goes as they set this up. 31 seconds left. Back to Peschel. Peschel. 26 seconds left. It's a backward here to Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison back to McKinney. McKinney back it goes. Down low goes nothing. Brubaker for three. Off the mark, rebound by Cravens. 11 seconds left, 34-8. Bearcats with the lead into that and ball. And up and good is Conlon. 3 seconds left, and that's gonna be your half. So 36-8.
A 33-4 run for the Bearcats since early in the first quarter.
We'll be right back. You're listening to Eagle Communication Channel 20, your voice of the Lions. Well, welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas. I did find out that the C team did pull out a victory.
All right.
So we got one victory tonight so far. So
good.
So congrats. I think the JV girls are playing right now at the other gym right now. So thank you, Levi. Minneapolis, scoring wise for both squads as we run down the list. For Ellsworth, Remington Cravens with 5, Jordan Base with 6, Jackson Conley with 2, but 12 points each by Caden Davis and Colton Howard. So both of them seniors and both of them putting in 12 points, so 24 of their total points coming from 2 seniors. So Minneapolis scoring wise, it's pretty sparse. Trayvon Thomas with 4 and Jace McKinney with 4. At the end of the first quarter, it was 18-6. It was 36-8 at the halftime. Minneapolis had 13 turnovers, and Ellsworth had 7. Ellsworth was from the free throw line, was 6 of 7, and Minneapolis was 2 for 6. So, I will throw out a positive. I felt like our defense really did a pretty good job, Dale. We did a nice job of getting into the passing lanes. We forced some turnovers. We played some hard defense. But unfortunately, when we got a turnover, we turned it right backward. So a lot of unforced errors on that. But
in the paint, I agree with you. We're playing very well defensively. We knocked a lot of balls away. But they've been getting open on the outside and making us pay.
They've been three-pointers. Ellsworth has let's see, 3 3-pointers, 4 3-pointers.
Seems like they've been hitting them all through the first half. But I know they haven't. But you're right. Every time not every time, but quite often when we'd get a turnover, we would not make a good decision, end up throwing the ball away.
Exactly.
Well, we'll be back with second half action shortly. The Lions have dug a deep hole. See if they can get things reversed.
We'll be back. Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman. As the Minneapolis Lions trail at the half, 36-8. as they will come out and try to dig out of this hole, Dale.
Yeah, it's going to take quite an effort if for that to happen, but I just hope we get something positive rolling, get some things going, because they got to break through the growing pangs here and start playing solid. It's not going to get any easier with Sacred Heart coming up Friday.
Oh no,
Republic County a week from tonight.
Yeah, it's not. It's our league is going to be. It's going to be brutal, Dale. It's really going to be hard. So Minneapolis on the floor is your starting lineup, and it looks like Ellsworth Bearcats had the same as we get ready to go. As we inbounds, we get it into McCulloch. McCulloch playing with 3 fouls. Gets it across into the hands of Brubaker. Brubaker back to McCulloch. Tight defense played by the Bearcats. As they have a tight man defense, McCulloch. And he'll go all the way in, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Nice job by McCulloch to take it in. Cravens picks up his second personal foul. McCulloch will go to the line to shoot 2. Shot is up and good. Nice job by Caden McCulloch to drive in and get first points for us in the second half. Second shot coming. And he makes them both. Back it goes across the other direction to Cravens, back over here to Keener. Keener back over to Howard. Howard will drive, pulls it back out, gets it back to Cravens, back to Davis, back to Base, back to Davis. As they work the ball around Minneapolis in a zone, kicks it back out and all the way to Howard. Howard kicks it down low. Nice hands and a steal by Minneapolis as they come back the other direction. Good hands by the lines to get the steal. Down low to, great job by Lane Sanders to dish it down low to Trayvon Thomas, so he'll get fouled and be on the floor. Third personal foul on Howard. Down low pass, up and good. Nice, great inbounds by McCulloch to McKinney as they get the bucket on the inbounds.
4-0 run by the Lions.
Bearcats call a quick timeout. So 4-0 run, 36-12. As Bearcats head coach Trevor Kuhlman calls a timeout to talk about it with his players. We'll take one with them. You're listening to Eagle Communication Channel 20. Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas. Bearcats with the 36-12 lead. Minneapolis on a 4-0 run. Base with the basketball. Base picked up by McCulloch. Back it goes to Cravens. Cravens back to Base. Base on the outside. And
foul on Brubaker.
Brubaker is going to pick up the foul. His first personal. Ball gets in the hands of Base. Base on the outside. Yeah, nice job by Brubaker as he picks up, forces Base with the push off, and he'll come back the other direction. Nice job by Trent Brubaker.
Jordan Base tried the old Michael Jordan push off there. It didn't work.
It didn't work. They saw it. Sanders inbounds. Gets it into Brubaker. Brubaker will bring it down to set it up. Back where it goes to McCulloch. And he's going to be fouled by Caden Davis. So Davis will pick up his third personal foul. Kuhlman about ready to come uncooled. So Sanders inbounds. Gets it into Brubaker. Brubaker to set this one up. Back it goes to McCulloch. McCulloch here on the left-hand side. Look for Cutter. They have nothing. They go down low to McKinney. McKinney swing pass over to Brubaker for 3. Up, no good. And Lane Sanders tries to out-jump Howard. Howard comes down with it. So back it goes. Swing pass back where it goes to Base. Back to Cravens. Cravens back to Davis. Davis And stolen away by Trayvon Thomas back the other direction, Minneapolis. Lane Sanders pulls it back out to Brubaker. Brubaker with the basketball. Down low to McKinney. McKinney in the paint. Up and up. No good. Couldn't get it to quite fall. Back the other direction. Great move by McKinney. Just couldn't get it to fall. Base back to Cravens. Cravens back to Base. Base will drive in. Swing pass backward to Caden Davis for three. Off the mark. Rebounded by McKinney. And there's going to be a foul on Howard. That's going to be 4 on him. And that's big.
5th team foul on the Bearcats here in 2 minutes and 15 seconds, Scott.
Yep, nice job. Derek Peschel checks in for the Lions as he checks in for Sanders. Ball goes into the hands of Brubaker. Brubaker will bring it down. Brubaker crosses the timeline. It's for the high screen. Gets it. Gets it backward to McKinney. McKinney from the free throw line up. No good. Good hustle by Derek Peschel. Tried to save it, did save it back into play, but it stays with the Bearcats. Back it goes on the outside. Up and good by Caden Davis.
He draws the first points for the Bearcats this half.
Kick by Cravens. It'll stay with Minneapolis. Checking in Hunter Allison as he checks in for Trayvon Thomas. Derek Peschel inbounds to McCulloch. McCulloch down low. It'll stay with Minneapolis. Minneapolis inbounds underneath their bucket is Caden McCulloch. Get it in to Peschel, back to Brubaker. Brubaker, back to McCulloch.
Travel. Little hop there.
Yep, that one I would agree with you, just is caught a little bit right there. So Derek Peschel checks in for McCulloch. Gets him in the corner, shot by Cravens up. No good, rebounded by Frio. Frio back out to Brubaker. Brubaker looks for Hunter Allison, has nothing, pulls it down, set it back up, back in the hands of Frio, back to McKinney. McKinney with the basketball, 4:38 left here. McKinney, and he's going to travel with it as well. So McKinney decided to take it all the way in, and the lane closed quickly on him. 38-12, down low, there we go. Minneapolis checking in is Lane Sanders and Trayvon Thomas. Derek Frio and McKinney come out. Brubaker with the basketball. Gets it backward here. It goes to Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison. I have seen more travel calls tonight, Dale.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
It has been.
They did it in the girls' game too.
It has been phenomenal. I can't even imagine how many. And it's been both. They've called more on us, it seems, than they have, but they've had a few as well. So there we go. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas with the steal. Back the other direction. Lane Sanders for three. Up and good. No, he missed that. Trayvon Thomas gets the bucket. Nice job. And count it.
Way to fight.
Job.
Way to fight.
Nice job, Trayvon Thomas, as he kept fighting for that and gets the bucket. Keener's first personal.
6th team foul now on the Bearcats to 1 for the Lions.
Schulte checks in for the Bearcats. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by the Bearcats. 38-14, Bearcats with the lead. Trayvon Thomas whistled with the foul. his third.
Fouls on Trent Brubaker, that's his second
Oh,
personal foul.
I thought they called that on Thomas. Called that on Brubaker.
Yeah.
Ellsworth to inbounds. And off the miss by the big guy and stolen away. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas to fighting hard and down low. It'll stay with the Bearcats. Ball goes into the hands of Cravens. And they whistle.
Number 1.
Fouls on Sam Keener, that's his second
Keener
personal
puts up his second personal.
7th team foul in
Yeah.
4 minutes and 20 seconds.
So 38-14, McCulloch backward to Sanders. Sanders picks it up, gets it backward to McCulloch. McCulloch gets it back to Sanders, down low to Peschel. Peschel
That's a block.
great job by Hunter Allison, stay on the ground. There's going to be travel right there. Nice job. Minneapolis, Hunter Allison goes down on the ground to try to come up with that, and it actually forces Ellsworth to turn the ball back over after they had gained possession. Minneapolis will keep it right here.
Another block. Another foul. Eighth team foul on the Bearcats.
Foul is on
Trayvon Thomas.
on Keener, his third. And Trayvon misses the front end of the two-shot foul.
38-14 is the score.
And he misses them both.
I don't know that it's going to be a great advantage for us to get into the double bonus as far as free throws are concerned.
We've kind of struggled. Great pass down low.
Hunter Allison picks up the foul, fighting for the ball. We have outscored the Bearcats 6-2 in the first 5 minutes of this quarter. If I remember the score correctly.
Yep, you did. So. Great job right there. Oh, and nearly had a turnover right there. Missed it right there. Sanders with the basketball, guarding on the defensive side, gets it backward to Schulte. Schulte backward, here it goes into the corner to Kirby. Shot up and good by Keener. His first points of the night.
We throw it away.
And there's a foul right there. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas to get the rebound. Foul is on
Be a 1-and-1 opportunity
34,
for Trayvon.
I believe.
Cravens is gassed. Either that or hurting. Got hit somewhere.
And they end up giving the foul to Schulte.
Trayvon Thomas to shoot a 1-on-1.
Trayvon Thomas good line to shoot a 1-on-1 right here. And he misses it. Ball goes back the other direction, looks down low. It kicks it back out to Schulte. Schulte Back it goes to Cravens to Schulte. Gets it back as they move inside. Shot is up and good by Cravens.
We have a foul at the end of a warning.
I did not see that at all. What did they give him a warning for?
I don't know. I couldn't hear that.
So.
All right, each team has scored 6 points now in the third quarter.
42-14. Brubaker. And it's going to be turned over. .149 left to go, 42-14. Great job by Brubaker. Darn it. And we missed the layup. And they get the put back in as
35.
Bales gets the bucket. So McCulloch for three, up and good. Nice job, Caden McCulloch, as he hits the three-pointer. And now another foul.
I guess so. Lane Sanders going to the line for double bonus.
34. Conley whistled with the foul.
Trayvon Thomas comes in for McKinney. 10 fouls to 3 for the Bearcats. Or the Lions.
Sanders at the line here. First one is up and good. Nice job by Lane Sanders. His first points of the night. 123. Second shot up and good as he makes them both. 123 left to go in the third. 44-19. Good heart and good fight by the Lions. They're still fighting hard here. And a turnover back the other direction. Nice job by the Lions as they get Ellsworth a little frustrated on that, and they turn the ball over. Thomas inbounds for Minneapolis. 1:15 left to go here in the third quarter. 44-19. They get it into Trayvon Thomas in the paint, and he turns it over. Back it goes the other direction. Under a minute left in the third quarter. Cravens with the basketball. They go down low. And there's a travel. Yep, thank you very much. That was very obvious travel.
Yes.
That was an obvious travel. So we've had some unobvious
I'm glad you're not going to argue with that.
well, you know, I am a homer. But, so ball goes back in the corner to Derek Peschel. Derek back to McCulloch. McCulloch off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. In the paint. Can't get it. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Minneapolis. Nice hustle by Caden McCulloch. Lane Sanders on the outside. Trayvon Thomas in the paint, up and can't get it. Gets his own rebound, can't get it. And Ellsworth comes down with another travel, another obvious travel, no call. 18 seconds left. Minneapolis tried to stop Ellsworth right here. Nice job, Lane Sanders. Back it goes Schulte. Schulte guarded by Derek Peschel. 7 seconds left. Peschel gets it back over here to Cravens. Cravens takes the deep shot, no good. Rebounded by Trayvon Thomas. And that ends the third quarter. So Minneapolis.
Yeah, I score them 11-8. Right.
Yeah, 11-8. So
progress, but not far enough.
So 44-19 is your score at the half. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Eagle Communication Channel 20. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Oshman. I started the fourth quarter. I'll tell you, Dale, I'm very proud of the boys. They came out and fought defensively extremely hard.
Yep.
They're in the third quarter. They win the quarter. And outscore them by a score of 11-8. So nice job by the Lions. Ball goes in the outside. Derek Frio back to Lane Sanders. Lane Sanders back to Brubaker into McCulloch. McCulloch in the paint. Will take the shot up and no good. Rebounded by Derek Frio. Derek, and he gets in trouble. Gets it back out to Brubaker. He can't get it. Rebounded by Cravens. Back it goes in the hands of Base. Base with the basketball. Gets it back and as they work it around. Back on the outside it goes, down low. Oh, nice pass by the Bearcats, and Keener was wide open underneath the bucket. Good ball movement by the Bearcats. 46-19. Brubaker back to Sanders. Sanders. Back it goes to Brubaker. Brubaker back to Friel. Sanders for three. Up and good. Nice job, Lane Sanders.
Catch and shoot.
As he gets the three.
Brubaker with a quick foul.
Only the 14th foul. His third. .653. Base with the basketball, gets it back to Keener. Back it goes on the outside, goes to Hauer. Hauer back. Swing pass back around it goes. Cravens for three, and he hits it. That's one you don't want to leave alone, and he hits a three. So, Brubaker. Back to the top goes Hunter Allison. Back. Swing pass backward to Brubaker. Brubaker will take the three. Off the mark and rebounded by Cravens back the other direction. So Cravens, it goes to Keener. Keener over here to Hauer. Hauer back to Base. Base of the basketball. Great defense by Caden McCulloch. Gets back over to Hauer for three and misses it. Rebounded by Lane Sanders. Gets it back to Hunter Allison.
Stepped out of bounds. That black line moved again.
Checking in is Derek Peschel, as well as Trayvon Thomas, as Hunter Allison and Lane Sanders come out. Nearly a collision right there. It stays in the hands of the Bearcats. Bearcats on the outside as they work it around. Base of the basketball into Cravens. Base. Back over goes to Hauer. Hauer back to Cravens. Cravens back over here to Caden Davis. Caden Davis
throws up a lot of it, gets his own rebound.
And shot is up and good by Jordan Base as he hits a three. So the Bearcats did not have a good third quarter, but they've come out in the fourth quarter and are hitting them. Ball on the outside it goes.
Timeout Minneapolis.
So checking in for the Bearcats is going to be, I'll get that here in a minute.
We'll be right back. The Lions trail by 30, 52-22, 5:12 to go in the fourth. All right, welcome back with the final 5:12 of the fourth quarter. The Lions down 30, 52-22. We will have the ball. Derek Friel to inbound it for the Lions. The Brubaker.
Brubaker will bring it down 52-22, 30-point lead for the Bearcats. Ball goes back on the outside of Brubaker. Back it goes as they work around. Derek Peschel for three. Off the mark. Great hustle by Caden McCulloch. It will stay with, it will go back to the Bearcats. Bearcats will bring it down into the hands of Gwinner. Gwinner down low, shot blocked, but he's going to be fouled by Derek Friel.
Yep.
His first personal. At the line will be number 14, Grant Gwinner. Shoot 2. Off the mark.
And we
Second
are
shot. He's up and misses that one as well.
in a running clock situation here.
Rebounded by the Bearcats. By Minneapolis after the miss. Caden McCulloch off the glass, no good. Rebounded by McCulloch. So back out to Thomas, back out to Peschel as they move it around. Peschel. 3-point shot is up and it's no good. And rebounded by the Bearcats. Back down, it goes the other direction. Ball comes down, no in the paint, up and good by number 35, Blake Bales. Friel back to McCulloch. McCulloch back to Friel.
Foul on Bayless. Trayvon to the line for 2. Clock is running.
Yep.
2:50.
Shot is up and no good.
Four is in for us.
And Trayvon makes that one. So Luke Vogel checks in, Hunter Allison, and Jonah Osherman check in. So Jonah on the defensive side, they pull it back out into the hands of Winholtz. Winholtz back where it goes, swing pass all the way around. Goes down low. Great job by Derek Friel with the steal. Back the other direction it goes. Derek picks it up. It's back to Friel, and
He'll be fouled.
yeah, he'll be fouled. So he should go to the line to shoot 2.
Yep.
As they're in the double bonus.
Down.
Foul is on Fitzgerald.
Clock is running with 1:30 to go.
Shot is up and good. Nice job by Derek Friel as he gets his first points of the night. Second shot is up and he makes them both. Nice job by Derek. Derek is a very
See
good
how easy it is
freshman,
to do that?
very good freshman
Yeah.
ball player. So ball goes back in the hands, down low. They go as they move the ball around and get it back to the top to Bales. Bales as they work it around. Top it goes. Bales down low. Shot no good. Rebounded by Derek Peschel up to Friel. Friel into Hunter Allison. Up and can't get it. Jonah is going to be fouled. And he will go to the line. So
Clock is running down to 35 seconds. Might have time to get 1 or 2 off here. They hustle it along.
So Jonah will go to the line here. His first varsity points, Dale.
All right. Congratulations, Jonah.
Second one coming. Second one is up, and he makes them both.
Good
nice
form.
job, Jonah, as he makes both his free throws.
54-27. 5 seconds left. And that's the way
Nice
the
job.
game's going to end.
So
54-27, the final, and the Bearcats over the Lions here. Minneapolis falls to 1-3. The Bearcats go to 4-1.
54-27. We did play a better second half, Dale.
Definitely.
We definitely did play a better second half. As
To the tune of 19 points.
they did outscore us 10-8 in that quarter, but definitely played a better second half. I'll get some scoring here in just a second, and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Ellsworth, Kansas, as the Ellsworth Bearcats come away with the victory 54-27, but hats off to Minneapolis. In the second half, I felt like they played much better in the second half, and definitely worked their tails off, and it showed defensively. Scoring-wise for the Ellsworth Bearcats, Blake Bales with 4 points, Jackson Conley with 2 points, Sam Keener with 4 points, Colton Hauer had 12 points in the first half, and that's what he ended with was 12. Jordan Bass had 9, Remington Cravens had 10, and leading the way was Caden Davis with 13. So for the Minneapolis Lions,
pretty balanced there.
Yeah, pretty balanced. For the Minneapolis Lions, Lane Sanders had 5, Caden McCulloch had 5, Chase McKinney had 6, Trayvon Thomas had 7, Derek Friel had 2, and Jonah Osherman had 2 as well. So
pretty balanced too. We just didn't have enough of it.
Not enough of it. So,
yeah.
Another positive, Dale. They had 8 turnovers in the second half. We had 6. Much better job for us handling the ball in the second half. So
we were a lot sharper defensively and played better. We didn't have near as many turnovers in the second half.
No, gosh, no. We had 13 in the first half, 6 in the second half.
Oh, yeah.
And scoring free throw line, we were 9 of 14 in the second half. 2 of 6 in the first, and they ended up 11 of 20. So they did not go to the free throw line in the second half.
All right. Well, we hope you enjoyed this game. We'll be at Sacred Heart this coming Friday, and then home next Tuesday for Republic County Buffaloes. With that, Dale Leach and
Scott Osherman
going to sign off on Eagle Communications Channel 20. As always, thanks for having us in your home, and God bless.
Good night, and God bless. Thank
Good
you.
night.